Hey everyone, so I don't really know quite how long this is going to take, so I'm just going to hop right into it. Okay, so the situation was, right, this pretty cute guy, pretty well approachable cute guy in Tesco's, right, was coming over to me, so I thought, but he seemed to like ignore me completely and just go straight over to like the reducer clear section to pick up this greasy, half opened, half undone, half gone off chicken mayonnaise sandwich, and just that I'm like, oh, how could you? But anyway, I'm not even picking these supermarket sandwiches full stop because I watched this documentary not too long ago about this like supermarket making factory industry, and it's really like not the most hygienic place in the business. I'm just gonna say, I'm not gonna go into it in graphic detail because, you know, I'm just gonna not in this video. But they're just like sneezing it and dropping it on the floor, and it was just a mess. But if you really want to like Google something similar to that and think you can stomach it, then honestly, feel free. Anyway, so he was just like going off to his lady friend. I don't even know if he's a lady friend or whatever, but he was just like, oh, look what I found, honey, we're gonna have a feast tonight. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some food. Yeah. And you know, so that I'm like, why you get like so excited? It's reduced to clear. But other than that, I mean, if it was his girlfriend, then hey, at least now I know how Blue Waffle started. Plus, like a mayonnaise type sandwich, like in the reduced clear in the first place. I mean, don't you just know that as soon as mayonnaise like gone like 1 day past its sell by, then it ain't gonna taste too fresh. And like, oh, why would you even go in that in the first place? I mean, like, reduced from like £3 to like 17p. I mean, like, oh, that's to me, that's just like a bit too cheap. I mean, just the fact that it was like half open, it was just, like probably like shoveling in, like thinking like getting to know the sandwich, like it hasn't been handled enough already. I mean, it's no, it's just gonna like really turn my stomach. And like on the day, like my dad actually said like, oh, that's what everyone does like in this recession, like you know, it's like cheap, and you know, I kind of see that to a certain extent, but at the same time, I mean, do you not think, like, a sticky label on it saying, whoops, now reduced to 17 pence? You know, it's just like, that's just like, really, oh, no, to me it's disgusting, but, you know, if that's what you want to do, then feel free. And as soon as that clock, like, hit 1:30, you know, everyone just, like, was just shoveling in the aisle, and it was only, like, a small section of reduced to clear, but everyone's just like, oh, hey, son, like, get around there, or, hey, whatever your name is, or go around the back, there's some free stuff there. I mean, once it goes out in like 20 minutes, so I think I'll get this right now. I mean, I can like spend 20 minutes in the shop in the first place. I mean, just like, oh, I mean, what message are you teaching to your children? Like purposely going in the reduced to clear section. I mean, like a whole family buffet of reduced to clear, like, or just the thought of it, like, just really like. Oh, it just really like, freaks me out. I mean, if you're cooking it for yourself, then that's fine. But if you're cooking it like for small children and or like guests or relatives, then you know there we've got a problem, because you know their stomach might not be able to like handle that stuff, and it just. Oh, it's just that message that just needs to be told. I mean, I know that reduced clear like is for a reason, but at the same time, then just don't get into it. I had this friend who was just. Oh, I don't even know what was going through her brain at the time, but she found like these little like loose peanuts and just like, yeah, actually like found some loose peanuts from somewhere in the reduced clear like basket, and just like shoved them in, like put them in her mouth, and it was just disgusting. No, I mean, you don't even know where they've been, don't even know what packet they fell out of, don't even know who's handled it, because like if you did it, I assume that someone else did it before and someone else is going to do it after. So I'm just saying. And plus, like, why would you even do that, like while you're next to a friend? I mean, if that's what you're doing, like your own personal time, then that's fine, but while I'm there, it's just no, it's just really just. No, I mean, just like, oh yeah, but it's free, but who cares if it's free? At the same time, bitch, have some class, really. Have some freaking class. I mean, reduce to clear like GTFO.